Yeah. Hi, hello everyone. This is Shanmugaraj. Welcome to AgileBizLeaders. This is an initiative to build a global knowledge sharing platform in the domains of project management, agile, and leadership. You can join me and help me with that either by subscribing to this channel or sharing my videos to our friends. Right? So, having said that, let us get into today's video. So, currently we are discussing some of the ideas from PMI in the area of artificial intelligence with respect to project management, right? So this is my 20th video in this PM series. Today's topic is AI powered project management is a key to success. So this particular article has been published in PMI in August 2023. So this particular article discusses different aspects in which artificial intelligence being trained are helping project managers in project management practices. We will see those impacted areas. So let us try to understand there are three most common learning methods when it comes to machine learning or artificial intelligence. We know that these are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning contains data sets that are labeled. For example, with a series of projects labeled successful or not successful, AI software can build a model of what project success looks like and compares the successful image to new projects before they begin. Unsupervised learning classifies data without using labels, right? So the example, the risk can be classified or grouped to find a common cause or a mitigation strategy. Reinforcement learning is based on learning from trial and error. So project managers refer to this as experience. So we can use all these three methods to build models to help in decision making for project management practices. Now, let us look at how artificial intelligence is changing the project methodology. Right? Let's take a case of scope. Organizations and project managers are tired of managing projects with incomplete or inaccurate scope statements. AI software is being used to detect errors and omissions or gaps in requirements. How about schedule and budget, right? So based on accurate scope statement, AI provides a better cost and duration estimates. As the project progresses, AI uses data to signal potential issues before a project manager can detect anything. In risks, artificial intelligence calculates a more accurate probability, identifies risks missed by the project team, and recommends the ways to manage risk more proactively. On resource allocation, software using machine learning algorithms analyzes complex requirements environments to allocate resources across multiple projects in a portfolio more efficiently, right? So these are the ways artificial intelligence is changing the project methodology. So let us look at how NLPs, right, natural language processing, is helping project management. The large language models, LLMs such as ChatGPT, are gaining much media attention. NLP capability started with the bag of words technique, right? So where identical words are counted, a higher frequency of words such as happy or pleased indicate positive sentiment. So future development allowed NLP software to identify the parts of speech such as verbs, nouns, proper nouns, such as named entities. A recurrent neural networks process sentences, becoming powerful translation tools. So there is a method called transformers combined with machine learning that is pre-trained on a large volume of documents, generates accurate and human-like responses to the queries, right? So that's happening in ChatGPT nowadays. The value of project management organization is applying the GPT software engine to the organization's own project database. The unbiased response to questions is faster and more accurate than any project team member can provide. If the project manager asks, how do I reduce my schedule by 1 week without increasing the project cost? We're asking a ChatGPT, assume that. So response will be based on a much larger volume of projects than a single project manager experiences, right? So it follows a logical sequence of project management methods such as schedule crowding or fast tracking. Let's talk about soft skills. Can artificial intelligence help project managers with soft skills? The first problem, the project managers who are trying to conduct project communication could be biased, right? The project managers can be biased about certain things. So based on a work of Nobel Prize winner Daniel and the Professor Bent, who is the Oxford Chair of Major Program Management, they identified 10 common human biases that have an impact on project management. They presented in a journal paper, top 10 behavioral biases in project management. Right? You are saying those 10. I'm not discussing these 10 biases in this video because it has become the video will become very long. Maybe I'll put a separate video on that. Right? So, for example, optimism bias is prevalent in budget and schedule estimates, right? You may think that, my project team is highly confident to complete the project within budget and schedule estimate, right? That's a high optimism. So this is an example of a bias. The second problem is that the ability to detect emotions in others to create appropriate messages, right? That's another problem with human beings. So many project managers need help with this skill, right? So however, AI facial recognition software detects the status of the 42 muscles in the human face to accurately predict a person's emotion state and craft a compelling message. So these two issues suggest that AI demonstrates a significant capability in managing soft skills. Let us look at some of the findings from academic community in the areas of project management, right? So these are the some of the findings from academic community, right? Machine learning algorithms can predict cost and duration better than traditional methods, right? You can use machine learning algorithm for predicting cost and schedule, right? Time. Machine learning is superior in optimizing scheduling in construction projects compared to existing method, right? If you are in a construction project manager, you can look at machine learning solution for optimizing the scheduling. Machine learning can predict project cancellation in advance of an official decision. Then risk modeling for transportation projects offer greater insight than current methods, right? So machine learning can predict workers who have insufficient knowledge to complete software tasks. So these are some of the academic findings in which the machine learning and artificial intelligence can help in project management practices. So in conclusion, right? So in conclusion, implementing AI in project management, it's not a turnkey solution where software is installed and everything is suddenly works, right? So progress takes time, training, proper data management, interpretation of statistical results, right? All these things takes a lot of time. So organizations that ignore AI technology risk falling behind and losing any competitive advantage. Dramatically improving project performance using AI tools is an exciting journey where every year the clear focus project success will significantly increase. So with this, we come to the conclusion of this video. Hope you guys got a fair view on how do you go about AI-powered project management. We talked about, how three methods of learning like supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learnings, right? How we can be applied in project management. We talked about different areas like resource planning, scope, risk, and mitigation. These are the areas you can look at artificial intelligence. We also talked about evolution of NLP with the current LLMs, that is, examples of ChatGPT or Gemini or Meta AI, where you can put a lot of your queries. It go to a lot of a database and give you the reasonable understanding and response, right? We also talked about some of the academic findings, and finally, in conclusion, we thought that if a company is not a pro or hesitant in using AI in project management, they might fall behind it, right? So I hope you guys like this kind of videos that helps you to become a better leader. So with that, I'm signing off. See you next video.